Okay, guys, this is the interview I've been telling you I'm going to get. So here I am. Uh, this man wanted me. Well, he came to me and he told me a story, and it's going to be shocking what's revealed in this interview. Matt, what happened to you when you went into the Valero on 115 up here in Wilkesboro?
Well, to start off, when I first go in, me and my sister was there with me too, and she's from West Virginia. And I was telling her how good the food was there and everything, and I wanted her to, come and try some, get some chicken and some potatoes and stuff. So when I goes through, I goes over to where the potatoes and stuff at, and this little young chick says, we're closed and all this. I mean, it's closed at a certain time. So I'm like, okay, I understood that. But, excuse me. But I look over, it's this little, I guess Mr. Pretty Boy or whatever he called. It was her. I could tell, I don't care, she said she was underage, but I'm not trying to reveal that. I don't know what that is or what's going on in that case. Yeah. I mean, that's, got nothing to do with me. Yeah. But the girl said, well, we quit selling stuff after that. And I was like, okay. So I looks over, and the boy over, he just on there eating and smile. And she makes this whole big bag of chicken and put it over to him and said, here, honey.
Yeah.
And slid over to him, and he looked at me, and he just eating. I'm like,
yeah.
And I was like, okay. And I said, don't y'all supposed to throw this food away? I said, I know people, I got personal friends that work at these places.
Yeah, I went to culinary school.
Huh?
You're supposed to throw it away.
Yeah.
I went to culinary school.
You're supposed to throw that food away.
Yep, he shouldn't have been served either.
Yeah, but she served him. And so, and I goes on and stuff, went on back around here, get me some beer, go back to the counter. And I thought about that, and I said, he's sitting back there smiling. She having, go ahead, baby, or baby, whatever she called the guy.
Yeah.
So she slid the food to him. He got over and he looked at me like, I got it going on. I got it going on. I'm like, okay, you think you're funny. Got my beer. I went up to the counter, set my beer down. I thought about it. Mm-hmm. And me and my sis talking, and my sis, she's from West Virginia. And I love her, Renee Mack, it's her name, and she was like, it's messed up in the bro, it's messed up in the bro. And I said, yeah. And so when I said, I know what to do. I said, I forgot to film it. So I said, I'm gonna take pictures. So I went around, took a picture of I believe the guy first, took pictures of him, and then I went over there, and I was trying to take a picture of the girl, and she was like, oh, you can't do nothing to me. You can't do nothing to me. I'm a minor.
Yeah, but you weren't doing anything.
I wasn't doing nothing to her.
Yeah, illegal.
No. And then, so.
Can I slip another question in real quick?
Yeah.
Okay. The guy that got served, what was the color of his skin?
He was white. Everybody in there was white. I'm the only black thing in there, me and my sister.
You're not a thing. We all bleed red.
Yeah, I know, but
you know what I mean, man.
To society, we ain't nothing. I could pull up some stuff that people really don't know, where it says we're not really citizens.
Oh yes,
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Did I send that to you? But we'll discuss that later.
My audience, they're familiar with it as well. What you're talking about.
Yeah.
So basically, so you went in there, you tried to get served. They refused to serve you, and but they would serve a white man, but they would not serve a black man. And I was talking to this with my audience earlier. We shouldn't see people for the color of our skin. It's in the Bible. Solomon says, "For I am black. Do not look upon me for what my ancestors did." Well, that whole tree, the stump of Jesse and then the root that comes out of that prophecy is Jesus, which means Jesus is black. Which, I just wanted I wanted to throw that in there. You know, the people that are looking at people for color and stuff, they will pay. And I'm going to ask you another question here. Have you contacted the NAACP?
Yeah, I was, you know, every time I attempted, I never got a response, and I guess I'd be waiting too late at the end, you know, like certain time, I guess. But I've been trying, but I ain't get no response, so I just gave up on it. I didn't really give up. I didn't try but one time, to be honest.
Okay.
And after that, I said, well, you know, I started to give up on this thing. I said, it's not going to be done, no way, because
We're going to get
they
something done.
ruled everything anyway. And the way that little boy made me feel, I mean, it was, oh God.
Let me ask you one more question.
Oh God.
So, did the little white boy that works behind the counter, the one that you took a picture of?
Yeah.
What did he call you?
No, but before that, let me finish.
Okay, you go ahead.
I was there with the boy sitting at the counter, Mr. Pretty Boy, eating and everything. And he smelled and all that. So when I went up to there, I put my beer up on the counter, and I said, okay, I know what I'm going to do. I was trying to film it, but I was taking pictures.
Yeah.
So I went back there, took a picture of him, because he's looking up there and gathered a cake up there. And if you could see, if I could, but we ain't worried about that because it doesn't matter to nobody no way. But
oh, it matters. We're gonna get you some justice.
They say Black Lives Matter hard shit. That's so funny. It's just a joke. I mean, it's not a joke.
No,
but all jokes aside. But okay, let me finish the story.
Go
then
ahead.
we'll go on. Then you can ask me a question. But I understand. Okay, so the boy, he's sitting up there smiling with his little ponytail and all that, and she's smiling too. And I'm like,
hang on. Guys, we're having an interruption. There'll be a part 2.